There's not a single issue about medicine today. The nature of medicine is changing fundamentally. Back 10, 20, 30 years ago, it was about control. Medicine was about control. You would go to the doctor and he would give you a pill. Today, you go to the doctor and she will discuss care with you. These are the options, these are the things you want to do. So the empowerment of the consumer in care is very, very important. Now, with medicine has a hierarchy. And that hierarchy is almost like the military. There's the attending physician, there's the intern, the resident, the medical student. And those are old habits that are hard to change. So really, when you think about clinical medicine, the practice of medicine, physicians want one thing, and even consumers sometimes want the same thing, and that is, I want the same, but better. So let's talk about that in the context of an antibiotic. There are certain antibiotics that are new to the market, and what they are, they're called cephalosporins or beta-lactams, like penicillin. But it's the same, but it is a little bit better tolerated, or it has a little bit better activity against a certain bug. Physicians embrace this, and that's the nature of change. Technology often changes everything. It changes it completely, and that's the problem, is that we look at the downside risk as clinicians because it's my patient's health that is at risk. It's the same thing with the consumer. You know, I want a car that is better, faster, easier to drive, better stereo system. I want the same, but better. But when the driverless car comes along, what will you do? Will you embrace it and get rid of your old car? Probably not. And that's the nature of the adoption sequence. So there's two things that are going on. Number one is that it's a generational dynamic, that older physicians don't want to change. Just like my mother and my father, they don't want to change. They don't want to get an answering machine, because if the call is important, the person will call back. But we see how that's changed over time, and I think it's the same thing with physicians. There's a new generation of physicians who grew up with the smartphone, digital natives, and they're embracing technology in very, very unique ways. You know, if you ask a physician, many physicians around the world, is it a good time to be a doctor? They often say no, because technology has gotten in the way of care. It takes me so much time to type in all the information into the medical record that I spend more time on the computer than I do with my patients. And that's a problem. Cost is another tremendous problem. I can't give you this drug, your insurance plan doesn't cover it, or I can't do this because it's not allowed. So for many physicians, they look at technology as part of the problem. But with younger physicians who grew up with a smartphone, physicians who are now in their 20s and maybe in their 30s, they look at medicine very differently. They look at medicine with a very optimistic worldview.